Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a digital painting. So basically I'm going to be rendering my art, which is something I don't usually do. This is probably the first time I've ever done this, what I consider to be successfully. I think I've tried it in the past, but I didn't really understand it. I understand it more now. I'm not saying this is perfect, but I'm gonna count it. So yeah, basically I'm rendering my art. Now you're probably wondering, Sayla, why are you doing this? Part of it is because I've seen other people do it and I was like, I kinda wanna do this. This looks interesting. I've never really done this, at least successfully, but you don't know that. Shh, be quiet, I'm not telling you anything else. Part of the reason is because I kind of wanted to experiment with my style a little bit and try and figure out how I like to do things, which is part of the reason I did it. But it was also because I was kind of having some annoyances with my art. I'm still kind of having some annoyances with my art a little bit. And I've been trying to experiment to see if it's just because I'm getting sick of, you know, because sometimes you get set in the way of how you draw things. This is just how I draw things. It's not really good. You need to experiment. You can't stick to the same thing all the time, which is why I did this. Okay, so why did I not make a video last week? The reason was because I was sick. I have no other way of informing anyone about this. This is why I'm doing it in this video. Don't judge. So I need to stop saying that. Yeah, I was not feeling up to making a video and also because my voice was just absolutely shot. So yeah, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm making a video. So I guess now you know why. But anyways, let's go back on topic. So art. I guess I guess at this point in the process you're seeing, I was trying to get the sketch and I just hated this. I ended up erasing this, I think, this whole thing, and just redoing it because I didn't like it. It was looking really stiff, and I don't know, I was trying to be fancy or something, and then I realized that there was just no point. I was like, you know what, I've never done a digital painting before, and I wasn't feeling great about my art either, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do my guilty pleasure art that I find easy to do, that I do all the time. So that's what I ended up doing, because I didn't want to do anything new, because again, I had never really done, I've never really done like oh my goodness, why do I keep forgetting it? A digital painting. So yeah, and then also on top of that, I wasn't feeling great about my art, so I just wanted something that I find really easy, so that's why this is just, yeah. Okay, so now that I had the sketch kind of how I wanted it, I had the body anyways, it did get a little bit better from here. There were other things that I realized I did not like, and you'll see in a bit here that I tried to experiment with it. And one of those main things is definitely the eyeballs. I struggle with drawing eyeballs, and I did this really weird thing with the eye. It doesn't really look quite like my style. I kind of added more to the bottom lower part of the eye than I usually do. Obviously I eventually erased this because I didn't really like it. But I was trying something different because I didn't like how I drew eyes. I don't know what it is about how I draw eyes, but sometimes it just looks really weird. Maybe you've noticed that, but I think it's the eyelashes. I think that's what it is. I think I don't know how to draw eyelashes in a way that I like them, and that's the problem. So maybe I should work on that. I have been trying to, I looked at real life eyes. That didn't really help that much. Maybe it did and I just don't realize it. So here I finished the first coloring layer. It's basically what I did for this. I don't know if you're supposed to do this. I did make a line art. Yeah, I don't know if you're actually supposed to do that, but I did it anyways because that's just, yeah, I went over it and redid it over the thing. But I feel like it helps me kind of know where everything is because I didn't really have anything other than that. So I didn't use the line art in the end though. I just painted over it basically with new line art. I say that in quotation marks. It still I guess technically counts, but I don't know. So here I was kind of rendering and shading the face, and I had a little bit of a hard time getting colors right. I don't know, usually I don't have this problem. I think it's because I had the idea of the color I wanted in my head. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't find the color on the little color wheel thing. I couldn't find it. That happens to me sometimes. I know what color I want and then I can't find it. I don't know, maybe some more knowledge of how colors work would be helpful. Oh, and here I am shading the hair, which I think was probably one of the most fun parts, was shading the hair. I really like it. I think I want to try and shade hair more like this, because I think it just looks more soft, and I like that. Okay, so here we got to the part where I was going to render the clothing. Oh my, I don't really know how to oh my goodness, I don't even know how to really render clothing. Some references and practices studying clothing and wrinkles would probably be very helpful. But yeah, I don't really understand. I don't think I did it correctly. Maybe, I wouldn't say it's awful. It's not awful, it's just, it could be better. Anyways, so after this I was adding touch-ups, and I had this little cute frame around it, these flowers. I really like it. I think it kind of centers it a little bit. I also added a little bit of a rim light. Honestly, I think it's a bit of a cop-out, but whatever. I still love this drawing, and I think I did a decent job. So yeah. Thanks for going with me with drawing my, I guess technically, I'm gonna consider it, first ever digital painting. Anyways, stay safe guys, and goodbye!